Welcome back to Nick's Bricks. I'm Nick, and today we're starting our series review of LEGO's Pharaoh's Quest. The Pharaoh's Quest theme released in a single wave in 2011 and includes 6 sets, 2 polybags, and 1 battle pack. The story of Pharaoh's Quest begins with Professor Archibald Hale, an archaeologist who discovers an Egyptian tablet telling the story of the long-lost pharaoh Amset-Ra and his evil plan of world domination. At the peak of his power, Amset-Ra ordered his sorcerers to create 6 mystical treasures. When all 6 treasures are in Pharaoh's possession, he will have the power to conquer the world. But before Amset-Ra could possess all 6, a band of rebels stole away 5 of the treasures and hid them from the power-hungry pharaoh. Amset-Ra was defeated, and his pyramid was buried beneath the sands. Professor Hale takes it upon himself to find and protect the 6 treasures of Amset-Ra, but he'll need help in this undertaking and hires Jake Raines, a famous explorer and noted thrill seeker. Together they will head the expedition, with Professor Hale handling the research while Jake leads the explorers. Before we begin our set review, I want to address the elephant in the room. Many aspects of Pharaoh's Quest pay homage to LEGO's Adventurer's Desert theme from 1998, and sometimes paying homage can draw comparison. I'm not comparing Pharaoh's Quest to Adventurer's Desert in this series review, so this will be the only time I bring up Adventurers. With all that out of the way, let's have a look at set number 7305, Scarab Attack. Scarab Attack has 40 pieces, making it the smallest set in the series and earning it the first rank on our series partometer. Despite its small stature, Scarab Attack does an excellent job establishing the story and setting the tone for what the theme has to offer. It also introduces us to the leader of the expedition, Jake Raines. Jake Raines is a famous adventurer known for seeking out lost civilizations and legendary treasures all over the globe. He's also a skilled pilot, often boasting that he can fly anything with wings. While courageous, Jake can be hot-headed and sometimes jump into a fight without thinking or having an exit strategy. This small liability is more than made up for by Jake's experience in the field and tenacity to complete his expeditions. Like any good treasure hunter, Jake is familiar with the legend of Amset-Ra, and while he doesn't believe in walking mummies, he does believe in the 6 golden treasures and thus agrees to help Professor Hale with this expedition. Jake wears a tan jacket over a white collared shirt. A brown utility belt lined with pouches and a buckle at its center rests over his jacket. Finally, a fully loaded bandolier crosses his chest. The buckle is printed in metallic silver, while the bullets are printed in metallic gold. The back printing includes the rear of the bandolier and its silver buckle, and more pouches of the utility belt. Dark tan pants with no printing finish off the ensemble. Jake's face print is exclusive to his minifigure and features his sideburns, soul patch, and stubble. A scar over Jake's left cheek was earned on a previous adventure, and his smirk shows his air of confidence. Black tousled hair finishes the look. The side build of this set is Jake's camp, which sees a turkey leg cooking over a campfire and a red mug. A small crate contains a pickaxe, while Jake holds a pair of binoculars and a rifle. All the tools of the trade for treasure hunting. The camp also includes this golden crystal piece, but more on that later because Jake is about to have some unexpected company. The Scarab is our first stone guardian. Amset-Ra commissioned great towering statues made of sandstone for his sorcerers to enchant, giving the statues movement. Pharaoh then used the animated statues as stone titans in his legion of warriors. The base of the stone Scarab's build is this modified 2x2 with octagonal bar frame. The 6 legs, made from these clips and arm pieces, connect to the sidebars of the frame and pivot, giving the Scarab some posability. The overall shape of the body is made by these 2 printed wedge pieces. These highly detailed prints show ancient hieroglyphs that have been partially worn away by time, exposing the sandstone blocks underneath the finished top layer. The Scarab's head is a clever build, utilizing this black modified 1x1 with studs on each side as its base. Pearl gold 1x1 rounded plates on either side make the eyes, and a 1x1 clip forms the pincer jaws underneath. Lastly, the head is adorned with a large horn, and the completed head build connects to the top of the octagon bar via clip. The horn gives a rhino-like appearance, and I imagine the Scarab charges at its target at full speed using the weight of its stone body to ram and trample its victims. The Scarab's weight and speed make it dangerous, but also limit its agility, and Jake is able to evade the Scarab's charge and escape the Stone Guardian. But what drew the Scarab to Jake? The Stone Scarab was drawn to the power of the Golden Crystal, our first of Amset-Ra's mystical treasures. Made from this 1x1 5-point crystal piece, which has been used as a plot device in several LEGO themes, Pharaoh uses the golden crystal to command all the beasts of the desert, ordering them to attack or follow his enemies. Because of the golden crystal's unassuming appearance, I imagine it's been traded consistently over the years, passing from owner to owner with no one knowing the true power or purpose of the item. This mystical relic has been hiding in plain sight until Professor Hale tracked it down to a small vendor and sent Jake Rains to purchase the piece. The 6 treasures are the MacGuffin of the Pharaoh's Quest theme. Each set includes one, so to collect all 6 treasures, LEGO fans need to collect all 6 sets. This marketing scheme was used in multiple LEGO themes in the early 2010s, and I am a sucker for it, whether it's the Moonstones from Monster Fighters or the Treasure Keys from Atlantis. So the expedition is off to a great start, having tracked down and collected the first of the golden treasures of Amset-Ra. While Jake was able to evade the Stone Scarab, the encounter has left him shaken up and questioning if the legends are true. Stay tuned for our next review of the Pharaoh's Quest theme, where we look at Golden Staff Guardians. It introduces another member of the expedition and gives us our first look at Amset-Ra's mummy warriors. Until then, this has been Nick with Nick's Bricks. Thank you for watching, and remember, build, disassemble, repeat.